a look back at this.
Mixing up drugs, now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You want to see a lot of opportunities for him. Now, will he be on the field more? I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like hooks. I'm on the run cause the fish trying bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like me, Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. And I did everything but just make you my bride. Keeping my pride aside.
Yes, sir. It's Gator, the fantasy guy. You guys already know what's going on. The NFL trades are meant to start March 11th, but hey, we talking about some verbal agreements. We're talking about understandings right now. A big trade was just made. David Montgomery to the Houston Texans. Super big trade. Let's break it down. I will be giving you my breakdown of the trade, so probably dealing with the other running backs that are involved, and as well as I'll be giving you my dynasty opinion and what you should do with these certain players. All right. So let's get it popping. First player on the list I have here. Let's talk about the person in the actual trade. David Montgomery. I'm kind of flatline with it. I want to say is a stock up or stock down. I think is a middle line for me. Really, I have no opinions about it yet. So I'm just on the border with David Montgomery. I did write down his mileage. He has a whole bunch of mileage in a real way. So he's been running for a very long time and very sturdy player. I do like the player. When it comes down to shares of these players in Dynasty, I would buy just because of how we've seen the line to work on the Texans and what the Texans like to do once they get into 5. I think they ran the most in the 5. So if he is the starter for that, then that's a good thing. Montgomery would definitely need another player to help him. I mean, he's getting there in age as well. Let's go to the next player I have on this. And this is the player that we've been waiting for the breakout, Jahmyr Gibbs, stock up. Actually, Jahmyr Gibbs' stock has been up for the longest, ever since he got in the NFL. Like, we understood that David Montgomery was vulturing some touchdowns, but at the end of the day, you should have always been trying to get this player. So stock up, age 23, usage rate was already crazy through the roof. He had 1,200 and something yards. 20 touchdowns. He was already being used a lot, 182 carries. Expect all of that to just go skyrocket up, okay? So just expect that. And I also feel like he does need another player there. That's kind of like David Montgomery, probably just somebody that you're not paying as much. So just a big bruiser back that can run and straight down the middle. And even though David Montgomery could do more than that, I'm not saying that's all he was, but that's the type of player they need right now to help Jahmyr Gibbs with his mileage and make sure he doesn't get used too much. But this is always been Gibbs' moment. Next player on this list, stock down, Woody Marks. Woody Marks was a 4th round pick, guys. And if you just do your research when it comes to running backs if they're not in the 1st or 2nd and the way they fall off, they have good moments, but you can't bank on that, guys. And the NFL, they don't bank on 4th and 3rd down running backs. I've seen James Robinson. I don't know if you guys remember James Robinson. Great draft pick at the end. I don't know what round he was, but I know he was in the top 2, 1st round or 2nd round. And he definitely he had a good year. They gave him some opportunities, but he kind of flamed out. So I expect Woody Marks, if you own Woody Marks, I would be trying to sell him on the high, like today if I could, really. Like with this news, it's like you probably can't sell him for the high no more, but this is your moment, guys. Get rid of Woody Marks. I just put his stock down what was going to be his draft position. He had a decent year. He got injured a lot at the end of the year. A lot of him running out like the game because either his knee or his ankle. So it was a whole bunch of that. All right. This person didn't even play last year. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's super stock down. I invested last year, maybe a little too early. I was giving people 2nd rounds for Joe Mixon, thinking that it was just a foot thing. They told us what the foot injury was. And it was like, even to this day, I don't know what happened, who did it. I even heard a crazy rumor that he shot himself in the leg. So I don't know what's going on. And because of that, because I can't even identify what happened to your injury, that's also a stock down. And also the main reason, football, you have to be playing every year. I think football is just a game that you play every year, sharpen iron. I think you take a year off of football and you're at the age of 29, it's like, yeah. So definitely stock down. I mean, his stock is so down, like you might as well just hold. You know what I mean? So just hold him right now. And of course, last but not least, Nick Chubb's stock down. Just cooked. He's cooked. He's done. They gave us the main report earlier in the season. No burst. no burst. They told us early, and it showed. And Woody Marks got a chance. So, guys, this is just a simple breakdown of what you guys should be doing in fantasy football. And of course, Nick Chubb, you can't even trade him. Like, if he's on your team, he's just on your team. He's just like that waiver wire guy you pick up when you lost a couple running backs at this point. So, guys, this is the breakdown. David Montgomery to the Houston Texans. I'm going to be giving you guys breakdowns of all the trades that's happening. Not all the trades, majority of the trades. And you guys stay blessed and have a great one. Definitely tap in with me. You guys already know what it is. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you liked it. Leave a comment, and I would deeply appreciate that. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG. I'm on TikTok. And I am on X. We just covered David Montgomery to the Houston Texans. So, guys, you guys stay up. And like I said, the trades are going to be actually official March 11th. So tap in.